And this is all from one day. This is all from one day. It's pretty much, this next lot pretty much doubled this month's take. These first two were from a cancer research, and one of them, the first one, Resident Evil 3, is a duplicate, and will probably go onto eBay, I think, because I'm trying to build up a decent stash of games to put into a bundle, because I've got loads of PS1 games I want to get rid of. So if I put them with some half decent PS1 games, then people are more likely to bid on it. Although I might get less than I would if I'd sold them individually. I'm still making my mind up, but if anyone really desperately wants this game, because I got this in a trade quite a while ago with Mr. Car Boots, but this one, you know, it's like I said, it'll either be going on eBay because it was £1, or you have to trade, probably eBay, if I'm honest. But it's one of those things. Even though I've already got it, I have to buy it. It's just compelled. It's automatic because you see it, and it's. I always get a little buzz every time I see some PlayStation games, and I go, "Oh, let's fish through the pile," and I had this one. So yeah. And also, I'm not really breaking my cardinal rule. I don't. It's FIFA 09. I know it's probably coming up to 3 years out of date, but it was only £1, and I've not got any sports games. And I know there's been a bit of talk recently. I mean, I mentioned it about FIFA games, not liking FIFA games, and I know they've improved over these last few years. I'm hoping this is one of the ones that is sort of recognised as being an improvement, even though it's got a dickhead on the front. And so it was £1. So it's sort of, what is there to lose if it's only £1? And if it's a good game, it's a good game. If not, I'll ship it over to. I'll probably get about 30p or 20p computer exchange, so they can have it. So those two there are charity shop purchases. This is a weird one. This, bear in mind, from there upwards is all one day. This is a weird one. In a game station, Art Fighting Anthology, but it's sealed. Look, it's all brand new, even though it's in a 3 for £5. And there's nothing else in the 3 for £5, so I just got it on it. It was £2.99. I mean, they're supposed to have aged these games, but I just want to give them a go, because the likelihood of me ever having an Neo Geo is pretty slim. And where else am I ever going to get to play the Art of Fighting games? And if I see them all in one go, then it's a bit of a no-brainer. And if I'm honest, the fact that it was a brand new game, sealed game in a sort of a pre-owned section appealed to me. You know, simple things, simple minds. So, Art of Fighting. It's got Art of Fighting, Art of Fighting 2, and the Path of Warrior Art of Fighting 3 on it. I don't know how they stand up against things like Fatal Fury or King of Fighters. If anybody has any opinions on that, can they let me know? And a random, very random charity shops just haul. This was a bit of a whoa, you know, you get a bit of the shiver up the spine when you see them. And I could have had more, but I only had £4 on me at the time. And are they all duplicates? No, one of them isn't. One of them is sort of, they're like 2.5 duplicates, if that makes sense. First one of my most underrated games that no one seems to like by me, Resident Evil Survivor. Brilliant game. Next, this is the half. This represents the half. Oddworld, Abe's Oddity, because I bought this, showed this in one of my very first pickups videos, but the manual, when I opened the game, because it was taped down, the manual was absolutely screwed. So I've been on the lookout for a decent manual ever since. And these are all £1, by the way. Can you see next to £1? This is the one that I hadn't got, Dino Crisis 2. So, also £1. Which is, so the fact that I didn't have it, it's brilliant. And this is the best one out of the lot. I mean, they also had Dino Crisis, but I've already got that, and they had Resident Evil, but it didn't have a manual, so I left Dino Crisis and Resident Evil, and this is the best one, Final Fantasy VII, also for £1. And it's all there. Everything's there. The what's that? That's a manual. Slight dog ear, just very, very slight. But the discs are okay, if I'm honest. The only problem being, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, I had a very similar problem in a recent eBay purchase. Are you going to be able to see that? I don't think you are. Can you? Slight tinge there. No, you're not going to be able to see it. But they all obviously came from a smoker's home. It's such a shame. Just because they've all got a slight yellow tinge to them. So if anybody wants, a lot of these will be going in that same eBay bundle, I think. Or I'm still decided, I might sell them individually, or like I said, trade them. I'm still undecided. Need to make my mind up. Anybody, if there's anything here that anybody wants, just drop me a line, and if we can come to an arrangement, then brilliant. But like I said, I'm not sure you'd want them because they're all a bit yellowed. The disc's a bit yellowed as well. Obviously, you can't have Dino Crisis 2 because that's mine. But I mean, for £1, I can forgive a bit of yellowing, and I'm still going to give them. They've got that sort of tacky to the touch feel as well. I'm still going to sort of buff them up a bit, give them a wash. You know, give them a wash. Maybe they'll improve. Hopefully they'll improve. I'll go over them with some soapy water or some WD-40, or if anybody's got any tips of what I can get rid of basically the appearance. Final Fantasy VII is better than the others, if I'm honest. But just get rid of the yellowing effect. If anyone's got any tips, can they let me know? Finally, the best find of the day, I reckon. Yeah, best find of the day. Remember, that's all one day's worth from there upwards. Best find of the day in a computer exchange of all places. Karushi Final. My computer exchange has started getting a very, very limited, albeit limited, selection of retro games. They've got a bit of Dreamcast, a bit of Mega Drive, a bit of Master System, N64, and this was the first pile of PS1 games they've got, and they were all pretty standard, apart from this one, and they were all £1. And I was talking with Fatal Hybrid recently, because he recently got this in a. I think he got it in a. Did you get it in a car boot sale? Can't remember. But I mentioned that it's a game that's quite tough. But then when you finish playing, it rates your IQ depending on how well you've done. And I can remember just playing through this demo I had non-stop, and my IQ was regularly languishing at around about 70 or something, which is I think if you spoke to somebody who knows about these things, it's sort of about the equivalent of a dog's IQ, or a chimp. So it's not good for anyone who's wondering about who's got self-esteem issues or worries about their intellect, because this will just confirm it for you. And weirdly, second find of the batch with that same unbranded generic seed. Actually, no, that's the tray. I've just realised that's only the tray, which is brilliant actually, because I can just swap the tray out with something I don't want. Nice one, because I realised it's got the branding on the end there. So yeah, Karushi Final. That was a nice little find to round it off with. So that's my haul. There, can you see it? So we'll be back to the grindstone with the Q&A videos. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to try and make it a little bit more entertaining. Right, you know, mix up these Q&A videos so they're not just me going rah 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 rah. Sorry. Thanks for watching. See you later. Hello. What you've just seen was filmed filmed a few days ago, about 5 days ago, and I would upload it on its own. But I've got some pretty good stuff in just in the meantime, just a few bits, and rather than upload it on its own, I thought I'd add them onto the end, and that's going to make a long ass video, but I think they're worth it if I'm honest. So yeah, I'll crack straight on so as to not to drag this out any longer. Right, here we go. First one, $4.99 from Game Station. Gotcha Force. Gotcha Force. If I'm honest, this will be going on eBay. I tried not to do that too much because it's, you know, I try to play the games, but I have had this once. I bought it from Computer Exchange, and I tried to like it, but it's sort of to be honest, I might give it another go actually. But when I tried it before, it's like an arena, a third-person arena shooter. It's really firmly aimed at kids with some really irritating voiceovers, and so I sold it on, and I think it ended up going for over sort of 25 quid or something. So I'm not sure it's worth as much now as it was. I don't think this will go for as much. It's all there, bar someone's been scribbling on the front. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there's scribble marks there. As if they're, you know when you try and get a biro to work, that's what someone's been doing on the front cover. But so that's Gotcha Force. Let's move my mouse out of the way. Oh, sorry, leave it there. Not game related, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. I've been getting hankering to watch some anime, and this is one that I've been wanting to buy for quite a while. Wanting to watch for quite a while. It's Origin Spirits of the Past. I started watching it online once, and then got distracted by the sort of the wealth of other things on offer, and I just, you know, when you look at when you're on an anime website and there's so many things to look at, I could only get sort of 10 minutes in before I was distracted by something else, you know. But it's £3. I've always wanted to see it because it did sort of strike me as my sort of anime. I like the really sort of the fantasy adventure style ones, the sort of pseudo medieval sort of magic and type thing, and this looked like my sort of thing, and the first 10 minutes did actually grab me. And £3, it's cheaper than online, cheaper than Amazon, and that never happens. So I just thought, you know, I've been getting hankering for some anime, and £3. Actually, that's the first thing in a long time that hasn't been game related that I bought for myself anyway. And to top it off, I thought I'd leave this to the end because these weren't shown in chronological order. This morning I went out and did my little tour of the charity shops. Saturday morning this is. I'm doing quite well on Saturdays because last week's haul was pretty good as well, if you've just seen. And third charity shop I went in, digging around in their box because they rarely get anything new. They always have the same dodgy old stuff. I got this, Shadow of the Colossus. It was £3. So didn't have any change, didn't have any money on me whatsoever, and it's quite a way out of the way. So I didn't say I run because it's quite far, but I did a brisk walk to Barclays to get out some money, and then a brisk walk back. You know, I wouldn't run all the way because that'd be ridiculous. It's too far. You know, I want to keep some semblance of cool. You know, I can't. But yeah, and the thing is, I'd looked inside, and it's all there. It's pretty good nick actually. It's just the odd corner like that. That's probably the only, you know. Apart from that, it's really good. I think the outer edges are slightly sun faded, maybe. I don't know, but it's all there on the inside, plus a little bonus. So you've got the manual art cards. They're all tucked away very nicely inside the manual, which is good. Disc is pretty scratched actually. I don't think I looked at it, but it's pretty pretty rough. Not deep rough, but sort of surface scratches. And this baby, look at this. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence Disc 3. That's just what a weird bonus. I mean, in a weird sort of way, it's slightly disappointing that this is an indication of what this person had. You know, they obviously had Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, but they only got the one disc, so it was obviously sort of so close. That's what that's what I'm trying to say. It was that close, but disappointing. Well, God, I think I just need to get over myself. How can I say this is disappointing? I just got Shadow of the Colossus for £3. I think that might have to be go on eBay. Although I'll try and get that disc repaired first. Get it back in the box. And you bastard. There you go. There you go. That's just a couple of days worth of work. So I realise, I'm going to have to cut it off pretty quickly here because it's probably way over half an hour already. So the next round of Q&A videos are on their way, as I might have already said. So look forward to those. Thanks for watching. See you later.